I wanted to do some simple things that people probably already knew, but I wanted to do it anyway. Um, Continuing with the uses of the Nor latch. Got a couple of different setups here for basically doing indoor lighting that don't take up a lot of space. And in all reality, this can actually be smaller if you wanted. I just kind of put it further away from the wall to get a better idea of what's going on. But just got the slab ladder going up, and you got the switches, one on, one off. And kind of got the same setup here, except for it's torches going up, so it uses a lot less space. But this one's a little bit closer to the wall, so it uses up even less space. And same simple setup. Got one on and one off. And this one here, even smaller, even more compact. Because that one's even closer to the wall. Can move the torches closer to the wall too, but this one just switches overhead and but just a couple little things to do with the Nor latches that are good little uses that and doors. But I mean, until we have piston doors, you can do them on regular doors too, but pressure switches work just fine right now. But once there's pistons in there, not having to, well, I mean, even with regular doors, if you have iron doors that you have buttons on, even something like that, using the Nor latch on those would work. But I tend to use them on piston doors, so where I don't want any switches or anything. I usually use these on doors to go through. If I have a double, I have two door setup where I have to go through one door and then go through another. That's usually what I do with this one. Just have it where it resets, and this one obviously doesn't reset because I don't have any of the repeaters on it. But if plus I wouldn't want repeaters on a lighting anyway, because you don't want to turn the lights on and then them turn back off in a couple seconds. But I just thought I did these yesterday, and I figured I'd probably just see if it gave anybody any ideas to, instead of having to do the levers on walls and stuff. I know a lot of people use Nor latches and know about them and don't use them, but I kind of geared this video towards the people that don't use them, don't really know about them. So hopefully this helps out a little bit. My other video where I broke down the Nor latches, these are the compact ones. They're really simple. I'll go ahead and do one real quick. And then you just basically have to get it wired in. that's about it. Actually, that's not that way. Do it this way. I don't know why, but lately these things have been doing that flickering depending on which way I do them, but depending on the different setups, but they work. But I think it's just issues with the way the redstone is right now. Because it doesn't always, like this one's roughly the same setup as that one over there, but yet it flickers, so. Set it up a little bit different. See, and it's running that close, even though you have it separated, it still seems to have issues, but it works. I mean, it's a simple little thing that I'm sure, like the lights, if you wanted indoor lighting, it's very useful. Like my lock that I had done, it's nothing but these. The more advanced one, that's all it is these, so pretty cool little setup for kind of a logic game. I mean, memory cells have lots of uses, but for right now, with us having the redstone we have, they're good for the lighting and some other things. I mean, more advanced stuff, but I tend to use not into the huge advanced stuff because I just don't use it on a daily basis with survival world. I mean, it's fun to go into my redstone worlds on PC or the PlayStation and do the advanced stuff that I'd never really use in a survival world, but I tend to stick to these kind of things and try to do videos for these because it's stuff that I'd actually build in a survival world. When the update comes out with the rest of the stuff, some things that I do in my creative worlds I'll probably do a couple videos on just because they're cool, but I tend to stick to the stuff that I build in survival. Things that'll make your houses, your bases, or whatever nice and hide your inventory, stuff like that. Because it's practical, it has everyday uses, and it's not just a gimmick thing that you build and then on to the next thing. But anyways, I just wanted to do this quick video and show some of the lighting that I had done on my password doors, and hopefully you guys find a use for it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe and like the video if you enjoyed it. Thanks.